Modern feminization has taken over the world by storm, and a fake concept called toxic masculinity has caused more harm than a nuclear weapon. Here is the dark reality. New data has shown that only 2% of young men actually feel masculine, and suicide is the biggest killer of men under 40. It is no coincidence. A lack of masculinity directly leads to bad mental health in men. Think about that for a second. YouTube is full of feminine guys that are experts at debating. All they do is handpick studies to make other people look dumb. At the same time, one look is all it takes to see these guys are depressed. Why? No matter how smart a man thinks he is not designed to forsake his own masculinity. I will tell you how to increase your masculinity, but before I do, I want you to know one thing. Everything the modern world has told you about masculinity is a lie. There is no such thing as toxic masculinity, and if you believe there is, you have been fooled. We will go over 6 ways to increase your masculine energy. Number 1, aggressive action. As a man, aggression is a trait you are gifted with. If you can control it, it will bring great success in different walks of life. Unfortunately, this gift gets shamed out of men in the modern world. You see, aggression is a masculine trait, and it's considered a negative thing simply because it isn't feminine. It has been demonized so much that most guys misunderstand the very definition of aggression. They think it means you disrespect others or are a loudmouth. Listen, the definition of aggression is a forceful action intended to dominate. It simply means you make things happen. I can tell you from experience, almost anything worthwhile in life is forced. Nothing comes falling onto your lap. Not respect, not money, not glory, and not the girl of your dreams. It's all forced, and if you don't take it, someone else will. Now, some people are more aggressive by nature. They are simply born with it. These people may have a harder time learning to control it, but once they master it, it's like a superpower. Here's the good news. Aggression isn't just nature. It can also be trained. By starting to approach situations with an aggressive mindset, you can train your aggression. For example, if you want to ask a girl out, you remind yourself that you need to approach her first, or she'll be taken out by someone else. Instead of being passive and afraid, you force yourself to make a move. The more you remind yourself of the aggressive mindset, the stronger your aggressive approach will become over time. Do not misunderstand it. I am not saying aggression is the right approach to every single situation. There will be moments where it's better to take a different approach, but aggression beats being passive 8 out of 10 times. When you're passive, opportunities will slip by, and it can take a long time before you realize you made a mistake. The opposite is true for the aggressive approach. You don't let opportunities slip by, and you'll quickly find out if you've made an error. This allows you to learn from your mistake right away. Controlled aggression is extremely useful. Don't let it be suppressed. Number 2, become a leader. When I say become a leader, I'm not telling you to lead an army. I'm telling you to lead yourself. Developing leadership allows you to take everything that's wrong with your life and say, it's my fault, and I'm going to fix it. Men are born to become leaders. First, you lead yourself. You may have to lead siblings. After that, you'll lead your woman, and eventually you'll be the leader of your children. This is the natural journey of a man, but it all starts with leading yourself. Most people think you can't be a follower and a leader at the same time. Listen, the best leaders know how to step back and follow. If I respect a man and he is more fit to lead in a certain field, I have no problem being the follower. Greek philosopher Aristotle said it best. He who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. If you want to learn more about leadership, let me know in the comments down below and subscribe to the channel. Number 3. Stop fapping. Sexual energy is a very powerful force. If you learn how to transmute it and direct it into certain aspects of your life, you will see great results. It's been a long time since I've made a video on nofap, and people always get triggered when I mention this. Listen. If you want to watch another man have sex with a woman, or you want to fantasize about some women, you can go ahead and do it. But deep down, you know it is pathetic. Number 4. Learn how to fight. It doesn't matter who you are, no matter how intelligent or charismatic you are, or how much money you have. If you don't know how to fight or how to throw some basic punches, you lack a fundamental aspect of masculinity. I'm not saying you need to become the most vicious and dominant fighter on the planet. You don't have to turn into John Jones or Habib, but just learn basic fighting skills. Experience what it's like to get punched in the face and to punch someone else. What it's like to dominate during sparring and to get dominated. Number 5. Build. Men are the builders of the world. We create things. This can be anything. It can be something you create with your bare hands, but it can also be building your physique or a business. Number 6. Vigorous exercise. Do some push-ups to failure. Do some heavy squats. Sprint as fast as you can. You need to experience what it's like to completely fatigue your physical vessel and to keep fighting through that fatigue. This is where you get to find out what you are really made of. And if you continue pushing through fatigue, your confidence will grow because you've proven to yourself that you have that dog inside you. It's a mental fortitude that can only be proven by pushing through fatigue. And no one can take that away from you. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Until next time.